Drill 12, power on and power off, holding the line. Breaststroke, as much as any other stroke, requires efficiency. Often it is about maintaining technique at a maximum effort. Encourage the swimmer to power on through the insweep of the pull, and when the legs drive backwards, powering off. Encourage a swimmer to hold the streamline as long as the momentum is maintained. Possibly count 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 after each full stroke.
Revolved downward facing dog. Begin in the spinal neutral presser position, hands directly under the shoulders, weight pushing slightly back through the heels. Leading with the hips, take the hips as high as possible. The swimmer must attempt to push their chest towards their thighs, heels towards the floor. While maintaining high hips, reach with a hand to the outside of the opposite ankle. While using the ankle support, rotate the spine as far as possible to the same side. Do not twist the hips during this movement. The hips are maintained high and square to the floor. Side angle pose. In a standing position, the swimmer must set their feet wide enough so as they lunge to the side, the knee does not pass beyond the toes. As a point of reference, the knee must be directly above the ankle of the foot on the same side. The elbow is placed lightly on the knee to provide support. The opposite arm is then raised up towards the ceiling and then at an angle in order to get the stretch down the side of the body. To increase the stretch, the swimmer must attempt to extend their hand up towards the ceiling as far as possible while maintaining correct alignment. There must be a straight line from the ankle through the hips to the shoulders. Single leg glute bridge with adductor brace. Beginning on the floor, the swimmer firstly adopts a lumbo-pelvic neutral position. This can be seen with the arch of the lower back being pushed towards the floor. The leg that is to be used, the foot, knee and hip must be aligned. The foot must be facing forward with the weight distribution towards the heels. A foam roller is then placed between the knees of both the supported and the unsupported leg and pinched together in order to activate the adductors. During the movement, a flat back should be maintained. Arabesque, with the swimmer adopting a single leg stance, the spine in neutral, the foot of the unsupported leg is flexed and positioned directly under the knee. The movement begins with the swimmer hinging at the hip and simultaneously taking the foot behind them. The shoulders and hips must be aligned and forward facing throughout the movement. Hollow body hold, band pull through. With the swimmer beginning on the floor, they must firstly adopt a pelvic neutral position. This can be seen with the arch of the lower back being pushed towards the floor. The legs are drawn together and the feet are pointed. While maintaining a strong lumbo-pelvic position, the legs are raised from the floor. The shoulders are set back and down, with the hands, elbows and shoulders aligned. The elbows are flexed and pointing out and are maintained in this position. The movement is performed with a rotational movement about the shoulder.